happening in future. We want to say that nothing beats preparedness. We must be prepared for these things because you can see even the forecast is that these rains will continue, and because of changing climatic patterns, we expect that the weather events that used to be extreme, that were stretched out, maybe would happen once in 20, 50 years, are now happening with greater regularity. So as the management of a city, and not just Nairobi, all across the country, there has to be now factored in the fact of climate change and unusual weather patterns and unusual rains, so that you prepare the people for such events. Number two, in terms of settlements along the riparian areas, the people of Nairobi are very cooperative. In fact, nobody wants to stay in the way or in a place that is dangerous to them. They are pushed mostly by the poverty levels and the economic situation that our people find themselves in. So there has been great cooperation. Initially, we were told that the riparian area would be cleared up to 15 meters of the high water line. But unfortunately, we have seen demolitions that are being carried out up to 30, 35 meters from the high water line. So what is happening is that there are some crooked elements within Nairobi and within the state that have taken advantage of this disaster to now settle scores. I've seen people demolishing schools that are nowhere near riparian areas. So we want the government, first of all, to tell us with certainty what is the distance that Nairobians must keep from the high water line. Is it 15? Is it 30? Is it 35? So that people do not, or crooked elements do not take advantage of that. And we want to condemn in the strongest terms possible all of those who are taking advantage of this to essentially perpetuate a land grab in Nairobi. And because the riparian areas are under the management of the county government, these are answers we will be demanding from Sakaja himself. So as your senator, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Immediately he's back from the US. I know he's in the US with the president. After he has visited Atlanta and the other nice places, we want him to come back to Mathare and tell us where the riparian lands are. Sawa sawa, swali ingine?
And I think I wanted to emphasize also that as a party in this intervention, we seriously hold the view that protecting riparian land cannot overshadow the idea of survival for those people who are there. If we are going to do demolitions, we hold the view that at least the government must clearly be able to develop alternative temporary shelter for those people who are affected, so that before you